Another presidential candidate is throwing his hat into the ring today.
Donald Trump may be the GOP frontrunner, but this senator hopes to change that, and he's already armed with millions of dollars in campaign cash. ABC's Rhiannon Ally has the story.
South Carolina Senator Tim Scott is expected to officially kick off his campaign for president today. He's already picked up an endorsement from John Thune, the number 2 Republican in the Senate. It comes as polls show former President Trump remains the leading contender for the Republican nomination. But Senator Bill Cassidy predicts Trump cannot win a general election, citing performances by Trump-endorsed candidates in the midterm elections last year.
Georgia, Pennsylvania, Nevada, and Arizona. That the candidates for Senate that Trump endorsed all lost. If past his prologue, that means President Trump is going to have a hard time in those swing states, which means that he cannot win a general election.
Cassidy, who voted to convict Trump after impeachment, pointed to, quote, formidable opponents, naming Tim Scott as one of them.
The chance of us backing down from that is 0.
Meanwhile, sources say Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is expected to announce his campaign for president Wednesday, likely in a video on social media. The NAACP over the weekend issued a formal travel advisory for Florida, accusing the state, under DeSantis' leadership, of being hate-inspired toward African Americans, people of color, and LGBTQ+ individuals. DeSantis recently signed laws to block funding for college diversity programs and limit classroom discussion about sexual orientation and gender identity. He previously called the proposed travel advisory a joke.
But I'm not wasting my time on your stunts, okay?
Rhiannon Ally, ABC News, New York.
Tim Scott will enter the race with more cash on hand than any other presidential candidate in U.S. history, and that's because he has $22 million left in his campaign bank account from his Senate run.